Hello, my name is Dickerson of the Dickerson Bluegrass talk show. I am here at Rudy Fest in Moore, Kentucky, at Poppy Mountain Music Festival. I'm here with 14-time Grammy Award winner, singing voice of George Clooney in the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And you guys know him with Hey Brother and Avicii, right?
Avicii, I did a song with Avicii that was a big hit called Hey Brother. Yeah, all the songs with Brother in it I get to do.
One and only Tyminski.
Good to see you. Thank you for having me out here.
You're welcome.
And I'm happy to see you here at Poppy Mountain.
How you like it here?
Well, I love it. I've been coming here for years now, so this is old home for me. I get to come here sweating. We have a warm one today. No, I've had rain a couple years here, so we've got sunshine this year, so we're happy.
And you guys are performing tonight at 9 o'clock.
We are going to hit the stage at 9 o'clock. We're looking forward to that. Yes, sir.
And who's your members in the band with you today?
Members of the band today, well, my longtime friend, hero, Adam Steffi, playing mandolin today, as I'm back on the guitar spot with the band. Our banjo player is a guy named Jason Davis. If you're familiar with Jason, you know he's one of the mean ones out there, man, heck of a right hand. Fiddle player extraordinaire, Maddie Denton. She's young, she's won every fiddle contest and about everywhere, but she is a really, really great bluegrass, just can get it fiddler. She's great. And my bass player is Grace Davis, who is just, as anyone who has a band, you've got to have a bass player to have a band. Like if the bass doesn't feel good, the band doesn't feel good. And Grace is absolutely awesome, so I'm a lucky guy this week. I got a really good band.
What type of guitar are you playing tonight?
I'm playing Old Faithful, the one that if you've seen me in the past ever play an old guitar, it's this one. It's a 46 herringbone. My first guitar, the one I played, my whole career with Akis and everything pretty much I've ever done been on that one.
Yeah, the Martin?
The Martin, yes sir.
Oh, that's a good guitar.
That has been, that one found me at a very important time in my life, and it has been by my side ever since.
Yeah, you started up, you're from Vermont, right?
I'm from Rutland, Vermont, originally born and raised in the southern part of the state. Moved to Virginia in the late 80s, and then moved to Nashville in the early 2000s.
And how'd you get into the Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
When they were auditioning people for the music, T-Bone Burnett was in Nashville, and he had been looking around at a bunch of people, and Allison Krauss and Union Station heard about it. We wanted to get involved. We showed up for an audition like everybody else, and it was just good timing. They were looking to cast George Clooney's voice at the time, and our manager mentioned that I might be a candidate, and somehow just the timing was right. They asked if I wanted to come try out for it, and next thing you know, I was looking at George Clooney up on the big screen hearing my voice coming out.
That's amazing. I'm a big fan of that movie, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou.
Thank you.
Well, and let's talk about your album, Avicii.
The Avicii, so the Avicii song was a song that just kind of, I never really expected it to happen. It was nothing that I chased, but my assistant called me one day and asked if I would be interested in doing an EDM song with this guy Avicii, and I have to confess, I wasn't familiar with EDM music, and I had to ask her what it was, and she explained, the stuff that goes like club stuff. And I thought it was just way outside of what I would be able to do, and I said, how about if we just said, no thank you, and moved on. And she said, well, do you want to hear it before we give an official no thank you? And I said, sure. She sent me the song, and it turned out just to be a song that I love. When I heard the original demo of it, it was just a guitar and a vocal, and the song made sense to me. I liked what it was about. I liked how it was done. It was in the right key. Everything made me want to give it a shot, so I ended up recording that song, and I look back, it's led to so much. That was a very, very big song for me, for Tim Bergling as well, Avicii, who is no longer with us. He's passed a couple years ago, but his music is still everywhere you go. I'm honored to get to be a small part of what he's done.
You have an EP out, right?
I do. My most current thing, or the last thing that we put out, I think is called the Planetarium Sessions. And it's a short EP that I did kind of, it was right before, this pandemic thing, busted out. And I was coming off of a shoulder surgery. I got about 6 months without playing. I needed to record something. So I tried to do a few songs I could get through with, I've been jokingly calling it the painkiller sessions instead of the planetarium sessions. So I was in a lot of pain. If you know how to listen, you can almost hear me breathing in agony as we recorded some of that stuff. It was, but it was a fun recording, and we got to stretch out a little bit and play some different type of music.
And Dan, thank you so much, Dan.
Hey, it has been my pleasure, and thank you for hanging out here, for giving me a few minutes of your time, and we hope to see you guys out
On
there.
YouTube and Facebook.
You know it.
And please be sure to check out Dan Tyminski at dantyminski.com. Wherever.
You're a kind man. Wherever Dan Tyminski finds you, that's where you find him. Just keep looking.
I'm Evan Dickerson, live at Rudy Fest from the Dickerson Talk Show. I'll see you guys at Mountain Bluegrass Festival in Greenfield, Ohio in July. Take care, everyone.